In solving a system of nonlinear equations, you need to keep in mind what each equation is. So, for instance, for number 26 in the course review, this is the equation of a line. This is the equation of a circle. Now, a line can intersect a circle in 0 places, 1 place, or 2 places. So you need to keep that in mind as you are finding your solutions. So let's look at the graph of this. So here's x minus 3y equals 10, and here's that circle x squared plus y squared equals 100. So you can see it's going to intersect in 2 places. However, a line can intersect a circle in 1 point, or it can intersect a circle in 0 points. So you have to keep in mind that you have to consider more than one solution. But for instance, if you have just a simple linear system, they're going to intersect in 1 place if they have a unique solution, or they're going to be basically the same line, like this situation. So you need to consider more solutions when you have nonlinear systems. So there are other possibilities, like let's say we have a line and a parabola. So again, it can intersect in 2 points, 1 point, 0 points. So I could tell this is a parabola because I have an x squared, but y is to the first power. This is also a parabola, but it's on its side. Notice that y is squared. And this can intersect again in 2 points, or 1 point, or 0. So you have to be able to recognize the type of equation you're working with when you're solving a nonlinear system. So now let's look at this algebraically. So since I don't have an x squared term or y squared term in both equations, I'm going to use substitution. Elimination's not a good choice here. So this is the equation of my line. This is the equation of my circle. So that's why I labeled these L and C. So I'm going to solve for x in my linear equation and substitute that into my circle. I'm going to recognize this as squaring a binomial, so I need to use FOIL. I can't just say that's 10 squared plus 3y squared. So I've FOILed this out, so that's 10 squared plus 30y, which is 60y, plus 9y squared, and plus this y squared equals 100. So I can get rid of those hundreds on both sides. And I can gather like terms, and I have 10y squared plus 60y equals 0. I factor out 10y. I solve that equation. It's y equals 0 and y equals minus 6 are my zeros. And then I'm going to solve for x by putting those values into the easier equation in my system. So I'm going to put those into the linear equation. So when y is 0, remember my linear equation, x minus 3y equals 10. When y is 0, I put that in my linear equation. I get x equals 10. When y is minus 6, I put that into the linear equation. I get x equals minus 8. So remember, I'm finding 2 points in this case. And you need to write your solution as ordered pairs. So when x is 10, I got that from when y is 0, so that's my first solution. And when x is minus 8, I got that from when y is minus 6, so this is my second solution.